Invest in 5 things you own now. The biggest mistake that most young people make is that they think that if they can obtain large capital, they will be able to bring their ideas to reality and enter into investments that will achieve great profits. Waiting for capital to be able to finance your project idea or invest in the stock market is not what you should strive for when you are in your beginnings. You have many things that you must do until you are fully ready to enter the world of investment and business with strength. If you want to become a successful investor, you must first improve the investment of 5 things that are within your reach now. 1. Invest in yourself. Invest at least 3% of your income in developing yourself in order to guarantee yourself the future you aspire to. The best investment is what you spend to develop yourself. This is the only investment that no one will be able to take away from you. What you invest in yourself must change an aspect of your life for the better. You do not have to be an expert in everything, but you must know very well what the limits of your circle of knowledge are, what is outside it, and what lies within your circle of goals, and you must learn it. You should know well what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses, and they are 2 of the most important things that you should know now. Constantly blame yourself. How does a whole week go by when I haven't learned anything new to develop my thinking and skills? 2. Invest in your time. I've noticed that most people make progress while others waste their time. Henry Ford, founder of the Ford Motor Company. Ask yourself how you spend your time in your work. Calculate the duration of each work, small or large, and try to track the minutes and hours that were wasted in useless, and you will be amazed at their amount. This is the first step to optimal use of your time. Efficient use of your time is what makes the difference between just being busy and working effectively and productively. Take some time to focus on developing your business and what you're doing toward your goals, not just turning it into a routine. 3. Invest in your available resources. Life experiences teach us that most of the successful people are those who started from scratch. Poor, handicapped, and social ranks, and rose to the highest grades because of the challenge and launch from the available resources, while some of those who won the lottery or inherited money did not feel the value of what they obtained suddenly, so they spent a lifetime and squandered it and lived their last days in misery. There are successful experiences at the beginning of the 21st century for people who did not inherit their success from their families, but rather adopted the mentality of the possible and had the positive protectiveness. Which means to start now, in the same place and time, and with the available possibilities. You will condemn yourself to a slow death if you sit down and write a list of what you wanted to be born with and did not achieve. Instead of striving and paving the way to success and investing your resources and capabilities and steadily climbing the ladder of success. 4. Invest in your youth and energy. Lethargy, helplessness, and laziness are a condition that affects the weak of vigor and ambition. And it affects their psychological state and lowers their energy and productivity levels. So the first thing you are required to do to be a successful person is to raise your level of positive energy and expel all inhibitions and negative thoughts. Invest in your youth. You now have enough potential energy to make your glory, you just have to learn how to turn it on. And then use it. It is foolish to think that there is always enough time afterwards for everything. Start now and don't procrastinate. There is no doubt that investing your energy will bring you great benefit. Those whom you see with abundance of activity, distinction and success in your surroundings are only people like you. But they knew the value of their latent energies and believed in their dreams and invested them. So they benefited from them and benefited others. 5. Invest in your relationships. If you take advice from losers, you will become one of them too, as a result of the environment around you. How many times have you told yourself not to accompany people with great goals and high aspirations, but to entice you to sit with those who provide you with the greatest amount of fun and momentary pleasure? Ask yourself, are your current social relationships up or down? Surrounding yourself with successful and great people will enable you to become one of them sooner or later. Being in the environment of success is half the way towards the life that you really desire. Look for people who have achieved great goals that you hope to succeed like them and build relationships with them. Do not start from scratch and reinvent the wheel while you can benefit and invest in the experiences of your predecessors. These were 5 things that you actually own. Invest them today to reap the fruits tomorrow. Every great deed, no matter how great it was once small more than you can imagine. You own all the raw materials you need to succeed. Let your dreams motivate you to bring about change in your life. And take every day step by step towards it. Start now and beware of procrastination, because it is the thief of time, life and success, so be true to the determination to conquer it.